Sir Weaver and Bunny must not be here, Spencer realized when neither of the Weaver parents appeared at the top of the steps for dinner.
They were called to a last-minute Bear Council meeting, Lyle said. Ready for dinner, Spencer?
Thanks, Lyle, Spencer said, sitting down between Lyle and Kate. Beside Spencer's wooden plate, there was a fork, knife, and spoon. He was the only one who needed utensils. The bears used their claws to spear things, or they just put their mouths to their food and ate.
You're welcome. Eat up, everyone.
After 2 weeks in Bearhaven, Spencer was starting to recognize the different dishes the Weavers served. Tonight they were having trout loaf, moss slaw, berry cakes, and tons of salad. The bears dug in. Spencer reached for a berry cake. Winston did the same. Yikes! Spencer jerked his hand back just in time to avoid a painful run-in with Winston's claws.
Oops,
Winston growled, spearing the berry cake he'd been eyeing.
Sorry, Spencer.
The bear chomped the berry cake off his claw and gulped it down, then reached to fill his plate with food. It's okay. Spencer was glad not to have lost a finger. I'll just wait until you guys finish getting your food. Once the bears turned their attention from the platters of food to eating the heaping portions on their own plates, Spencer served himself. What's the Bear Council meeting about? He asked, helping himself to a very little bit of trout loaf.
They didn't say.
Lyle tilted her head.
The Bear Council tends to keep things under wraps.
Spencer knew all about that. The Bear Council was the group of Bearhaven's wisest, most important bears. They made all the major decisions for the community, but their meetings were almost always restricted to council members only. Just getting into their meeting room was nearly impossible if you weren't a member. Spencer had managed to break the rules and get in there once before, but not everyone had been very happy about that. Spencer started to ask if Lyle thought the meeting might be about Mom and Dad, but Kate was already changing the subject.
Spencer, if your parents get back to Bearhaven tomorrow, will you leave right away?
Spencer didn't know what to say. For a second, the idea of Mom and Dad walking through the Weavers' front door tomorrow made him so happy he couldn't think of anything else.
Well, will you?
Kate pushed. I don't know, Spencer shrugged. He didn't want to disappoint Kate, but when Mom and Dad finally did get to Bearhaven, Spencer thought they would all leave for home together right away. But even if I do, I'll come back to Bearhaven, he added. I'll have to finish my operative training, and after that, I'll come back all the time so I can use my training and go on bear rescue missions with my parents.
You won't miss my concert, though, will you? Kate asked. No matter what?
Nope, Spencer answered. There's no way I'm missing that. He filled his mouth with a big bite of salad, so he couldn't say any more.
Your concert? Jojo exclaimed. Since when did it become your concert? Said Winston.
Kate rolled her eyes dramatically. Spencer shoveled more salad into his mouth to hide his grin. Winston and Jojo were right. Kate was really only one member of the Weaver family singers. Winston, Jojo, Aldo, Lyle, and Bunny would all be up there together, singing with her when the family band performed their concert in Bearhaven's town center.
Oh, leave her alone.
Lyle shook her head at her younger brothers.
Kate's just excited about her first solo. Solo? Winston hooted. It's just 10 words in the middle of the song. It's 12 words, Kate huffed. 12 words that I sing alone, as in solo.
Winston and Jojo rolled off their seats. They were laughing so hard. The second their paws hit the ground, they were tripping over each other, racing toward the stairs.
Thanks for dinner, Lyle,
Jojo called over his shoulder.
I have to go show Winston what it means to bow down to the Salmon King. No way!
Winston yelled over his brother as they thundered down the stairs.
Well, I'm glad they're gone, Kate said.